So one of the things I'm doing is I'm going to show you how to use the Repair Solutions. I've got the Bluetooth dongle. This is the like $50 dongle or something like that from Walmart. That part's annoying, having to click on the check marks to get through that, but that's okay. Go through here. This just connects to the dongle. Now this is connected to 2013 Land Rover LR4. So here's your options. I always do the all systems. Now, of course, it only allows for 5 or so, whatever, to be stored. So, I think I'm done with the Nissan Rogue if I remember correctly. So we'll go ahead and just replace that one. This actually isn't bad. It actually does quite a bit. It works on a huge variety of vehicles. For 90% of what we do day in and day out, this actually functions just as good as the snap-on tool that we have. We've got that Zeus snap-on, something like, I don't know, 10 grand or 12 grand, something like that for it. And to be honest, with the exception of copying computer data over to a new computer and programming new TPMs, outside of those two things, this does the same for everything else that we do. Now I can read TPM sensors, so if a car is saying there's a low sensor somewhere, I can actually read which sensor is the one reporting that with this. I can reset oil intervals, and to be honest, actually I found, what the heck, oh, that's on me. This is the keyless, but I forgot this one's difficult, so let's try again. So to be honest, the snap-on, I have a hard time with some of the oil change intervals resets. It doesn't do all the vehicles. It hasn't been very many. I think it was mostly like the Infinity. Infinity was one of them, and then one other. But they're real simple that you just do on the dash anyways. But I found that this one actually does reset those, which I was kind of shocked that the snap-on can't, but this one does. So just wanted to show you a little something about it's just a little hyper tough Bluetooth dongle. I'll show you here in a minute once this is done. I'll see if I can bring the camera up and show it to you. I think it's the HT500. Again, I know it's just Walmart. I have the cheapest one that they have, the Hyper Tough. The only reason why I bought it was because about 2 years ago, I think it was, they were on sale for $12, which I knew I couldn't pass up just to have it to do a few things. One of the things we were trying to do is trying to reset a Mercedes. We tried multiple tools. We tried AutoZone, O'Reilly's. Nothing would reset the codes on the Mercedes. So I got that $12 one, figured it would just be good to have, and I plugged it in and it reset the Mercedes. And I've been using it for everything, and I love it because it actually tells you what the codes are. It doesn't just say, P0400. It actually tells you P0400 and then what the code means. So I like that. It has the freeze frame data, everything. You have live data on some of it as well. So I bought this one, which is the HT500. So you generate the report. It's pretty cool. This does show TSBs. It shows recalls. Kind of shows a little bit everything. So it was kind of nice because like one of the vehicles we had come in, I don't remember Chevy Spark. The transmission was actually under recall. And so I was able to go through the recalls and tell them, hey, yeah, your shifting issue it's actually a recall issue. You need to take this into a Chevy dealership and have them take a look at it. So I like that it has TSBs. I like that it has service interval stuff. It tells you even what's going to be based on the mileage, what some of the next upcoming services that are going to need to be done. You know, timing chains, timing belts, shocks, um, you know, whatever it may be. There's actually a service interval that you'll see on this, and it's pretty thorough. So I really do like this for a basic shop software, basic OBD scan tool to do some of your basic stuff. Like I said, obviously you can't copy computer data over, but so you go into 21 codes. Now I know about all these. Um, the ones that I was worried about more than any of them actually was the OBD, or excuse me, the O2 sensor. I'm working. I'm doing the codes right now. I'm erasing the codes right now. Yeah, I know. They think that LR4 is a couple minute job. So we'll go ahead and hit the erase codes. We're going to do all codes. And then I can show you some of the other stuff that goes on. So you can do quick, just engine. You can do it via the modules. You can do live data. Some of the workshop tools, maintenance light reset, battery reset procedure, test the battery, test the alternator. You can record live data, so if you see something, like, you know, while I was driving, I was watching the RPM with this, so you can see the warranty information if there's extended, upcoming maintenance, that's what I was telling you about. Brake fluid, lube wheels, replace brake hoses, cabin air filter, and even gives you an estimated price too. And then these are just some of the advice stuff. You can hit a schedule and it'll find the local shop around here that can help you. You can do vehicle history reports. You can pay for that though, which I'm not going to do. It's going to tell you what it thinks might fail on this. Fuel injectors, map sensor, coils, gas cap, air intake duct. Well, I can tell you that that's actually pretty darn accurate for these. With the exception I haven't done the air intake duct, but the rest I have done. So, and then your recalls. It tells you have dealer recall, NHTSA, safety recalls, and your TSBs. So like your dealer recalls, panoramic roof. This is why I was telling you, I know that some of these other recall stuff that's on those is under recall. So these are different recalls we can advise the customer to take a look at, and they can get those addressed. So this is just that basic OBD2 software, or whatever the hell the software's called. I just wanted to kind of give you a rundown with it real quick. Show you how it works, and then if you have any questions, let me know. I've been playing around with it for quite a while. The only thing I wish it would do is export to like a PDF where we could print this. So I'd love it if they were to update it, even if we had to pay for it like a couple bucks a month, or like a one-time fee to have it where we could generate reports and maybe add, 10 or 15 vehicles versus the 5 would be nice. Let's see if I can show you what that dongle looks like. So that's all. It doesn't want to focus, probably because it's screen recording. So, but you get the idea. There you go. Just this little Bluetooth dongle. That's it. So, any questions? Hey, go ahead and comment. Please subscribe and like the video.